Hello, today I will tell you about brief history of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, an island nation in the Indian Ocean, located between the local Arctic Sea in west and the Bay of the Bengal in east. The island is situated about 30 km southeast of the southern coast of India. Sri Lanka consists of a main island and a number of smaller islands. Until 1972, the country was known as Ceylon. The islands cover an area of 65,610 square kilometers. Compared, the country is about 1.5 times the size of Denmark or slightly larger than the US state of New Virginia. Sri Lanka documented history spans 3,000 years, with the evidence of prehistoric human settlements dating back at least 125,000 years. It has a rich cultural heritage, and the first non-Buddhist writings of Sri Lanka, the Pali Canon, date back to the Fourth Buddhist Council in 29 before Christ. The geographic located and deep harbors made it of great strategic importance from the time of the ancient Silk Road through to the modern maritime Silk Road. Some key dates in Sri Lanka history. 1505, Portuguese arrived in Colombo, making a beginning of the European interest. Portuguese presence in the island lasts from 1505 to 1688. Their arrival was largely accidental, and the Portuguese sought control of commerce, rather than territory. The Portuguese were later drawn into the internal politics of the island with the political upheaval of the Viaba, Kalaya, and used this internal division to their advantage during the Sinhalese-Portuguese War, first in an attempt to control the producing of the valuable cinnamon and later the entire islands. Direct Portuguese rule did not begin until after the death of the Dharampala of Kut, who died without an heir, and had bequeathed the kingdom of Kut to the Portuguese monarchy in 1580. That allowed the Portuguese officiant claim the kingdom of the Kut upon Dharampala's death in 1597. Portuguese rule began without much resistance by the local population. 1815, the British took over Ceylon. 1833, whole island until under the British administration. The early changes under the British rule was systemized by the series of reforms enacted in 1833, which laid in foundation for the subsequent political and economic structure of Ceylon. Steps were taken to adopt a unitary administrative and judicial system for the whole island. The reforms reduced the autocratic power of the governor and set up executive and legislative councils to share in the task of government. An official member, not official of the government, were gradually appointed to the legislative council. English became the language of the government and the medium of the instruction in schools. 1948, February 4, colonial rule ended and the island nation of Ceylon became independent domain without British Commonwealth. 1949, Indian Tamil plantation workers disenfranchised, the start of the wave Sinhalese nationalism, which alienates the Tamil minority. 1972, May 22, the island nation of Ceylon became the Republic of Sri Lanka, which Sinhala was resplendent land with the adoption of a new constitution under PM Shrimava Bandaranaike. Sinhala was made the official language and Buddhism the state religion. 1976, May 5, in Sri Lanka the TNT was renamed the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, LTTA, commonly known as Tigers. May 14, in Sri Lanka the Tamil United Liberation Front adopts the Badukadai resolution declaring the Tamils' right to the statehood. 1883, July 23, a regional struggle for independence by the Tamil Tigers in the north escalated into a civil war when they killed 30 Sri Lanka's Sinhalese soldiers. The national Sinhalese majority responded by killing thousands of Tamil civilians in the south. The Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam were formed and led to Velupilan Prabhakaran. They were initially a group of 26 fighters. July 24, islands Wide anti-Tamil riots broke out in relations for the death of soldiers the day before and some 400 people dead. This marked the beginning of the Civil War. 2009, LTTE defeated, ending the war through that have killed between 70,000 and 80,000 people. 2020, the first case of the virus was confirmed in Sri Lanka on 27 January 2020 after a 44-year-old Chinese woman from Hubei province in China was admitted to the National Institute of the Infectious Diseases as a COVID-19 pandemic. Key facts. Official name: Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Short form: Sri Lanka. Former: Serendip, Ceylon. Capital city: Colombo. Population: 21.8 million people. Area: 65,610 square kilometers. Languages: Sinhala and Tamil. Official: English. Currency: Sri Lanka rupee. ISO country code: LKA. Local time: +6 hours. Country killing code: +94. Bye! Be sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell. My next video will be about geohistory of Laos.